8,000, mother 8,000. No. Father plus mother, whatever you pay, we give 8,000. Right? For both, any age, your parents of any age, both of them will get together 8,000. Can you see I put dollar? When you see I put dollar, that means you need to spend the money. If we didn't spend the money, we cannot give 8,000. You see on the top here, I didn't put anything. No dollar, no nothing for this 9 and 6. For the 9 and 6, I didn't put any dollar sign. That is automatic. For medical, you need to spend money. No money, no relief. So this is the figure, 8,000. So medical expenses can be for any sick. Medical expenses can be any sick. It includes Western, Malay, Chinese, Indian medicine. So the medical that you are spending money, whether for your parents, whether for yourself, doesn't matter. It can be any medicine. The only difference is for husband, wife, children, it must be serious disease. You pay from your pocket, we call it relief. Husband, wife, children, we call it, you must be serious disease. For parents, any sick. And that can include any medicine, Western medicine or traditional medicine, Malay, Chinese, Indian. This is the popular one, Chinese acupuncture, Indian Ayurvedic. Traditional medicine need to be taken from approved government clinics or any other name given in the exam, but it will say traditional. That's a keyword. Traditional means allowed, provided you are taking it from government approved clinics. If you take it from your friend, cannot. Friend is not approved by government. The clinic which treats people using traditional medicine must be approved by the government and registered with the Ministry of Health. Then can. How much? 8,000. For who? Parents plus, parents means mother plus father. So whatever money you spend on your father, whatever money you spend on your mother, add them up, total 8. Correct? What should be our age? Any age. What sick? Any sick. What about any payment you make for yourself, that is husband, wife, children? Serious disease. Parents, any sick. All right. Now, if you look at here, this 8,000 here. Let's say they have 2 brothers, 1 sister. 2 brothers, 1 sister sharing and paying the medical bill for your parents. If they share, then the kids will share this 8,000 equally. So they have 3 kids. If 3 kids are paying for the bill, you can share equally. If 1 kid didn't pay, only 2 kids paid for the parents, then the 2 kids can share equally, 4-4. If they have 3 kids, 2 didn't bother to pay anything, only 1 is paying. So the 1 should take the 8,000. All right? Right. So if you pay for your parents, you maintain the bill. But at the end, they only give you 8,000 divided by whatever, 8,000 divided by the number of children. Now, sometimes one child will spend 1,000, another child will pay 7,000. So if you want, you can claim based on what you have paid. No problem. But if you want to share equally, also can. But make sure claiming equally means you have spent more than 8. If you spend only 6, then you share the 6. You pay 5, you share the 5. If you pay more than 8, then we stop at 8. All right? Right. If you don't want to share equally, if you want to share only what you pay, also can. But maximum amount shared by the children cannot exceed 8,000. Okay. This is number 1. Medical for parents. There is one more. All these are given to you in the table. Expense to care for parents. What is this expense to care for parents? Expense to care for parents means, that means, number one, let's say your father, mother are very healthy, no sick, no nothing, but still under your care. That means you pay for them, you buy for them food, you give them accommodation, you take care of them under your care, whether they live with you or you pay for them in their house. So that means you're supporting them. So anybody, if your parents are not, you didn't pay for the medical bill because they didn't fall sick, but they under your care, you still can claim 1,005. This 1,005 is separately for father, another 1,005 separately for mother. That's the max. So together you can claim 3,000. But here they have condition. The condition is the parents must be 60 years and above to claim 1,005 for each parent. Just now 8 for together. This one for each 1,005. Plus their age must be 60 years. They got one more condition I will show you in a minute. And before we go to the other condition, you must understand this. We don't give these two together, 8,000 and 3,000, which is 1,005, 1,005, not given together. You have a choice. Either you claim 8,000 or 1,005, 1,005. So your choice, 8 or 3. All right. So easy is like this. If your parents don't have any medical bill, then you claim 3. If they have medical bill more than 3, then you go for that. More than 3, let's say 4, 5, 6, claim 4, 5, 6. If you pay more than 8, stop at 8. Right? Let's say your medical bill only 2,000, then better to claim this. So you see which one better. We go for the higher, this or that, whichever higher. But there is no condition for this, any age, any sick. But this one got condition. So either you can claim 8 or 3,000, 1,005, 1,005. Provided this one you satisfy the condition. Satisfy the condition, you claim either 8,000 or 3. Now what is the condition? Number one, their age must be 60 years. Number two, we look at B, that is over here. Shared by their children equally if under their care, again equally. So that word is important. Parental care for each parent, father 1,005, mother 1,005. Condition, I said age must be 60 years, correct? Age must be 60 years and their earnings, their income must be 24,000, very important. So this you have to satisfy together. Can you see there? Age must be 60 years and above. Annual income must be below 24,000 per annum for each parent. Right? That means, number one, are you 60? Okay, you are now 60, condition 1. Condition 2, are you earning less than 24? Less than 24 means no income also can, 0 to 24 per annum. That means your average, this is average. Average, if the parents getting income or pension 2,000 or less, 2,000 or less per month, and they are 60 years, you can claim parental care. Let's say father more than 60, earning below 24, then you can claim for the father. Let's say mother less than 60, cannot claim lah. Cannot claim, even she earns less than 24. Anybody not satisfying these two conditions, you cannot claim 1,005. That means number one, they must be more than 60. Number two, they should not earn more than 24. The parents plus must be tax resident. Cannot claim if medical expense that 8,000, you are claiming that. You cannot claim together. You can only claim either this or that 8. Cannot claim together, either one. So normally we go for this if you don't have a medical bill and you are supporting your parents. If you don't pay for your medical bill and you don't want to take care of your parents, then this is not, you are not eligible. Sometimes the tax department will send a letter to your parents asking, do your children take care of you? If they say no, that means you are cheating. They can fine you for cheating, not paying or taking care of them. You want to claim, cannot. If you did that, if your parents replied to the LHD and Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri's letter saying that, no, my kids never pay for me anything, never take care of me, never bothered to see me for the last 3 years, but you claim this, for example, habislah. That's an offense already. Okay. So here we give for the parents 1,005 for each parent, provided you are 60 years and resident and earning below 24. Satisfy all this, you can claim 1,005. Therefore, claim either father or mother, you take 3,000 parental care or medical expenses for parents. This figure should be 8,000. Hello, that's not 5, 8. Can you change that figure? If you're attending the lecture, you should know. That is 8, sorry. 8,000. Change this figure to 8,000. If written there as 5, supposed to be 8. 8,000. Got it? Right? Done. Okay, next we look at supporting equipment. What is supporting equipment? Supporting equipment means buying wheelchair or buying any medical equipment for the parents, hearing aid, etc. So, supporting equipment, this is medical supporting equipment given in respect of husband, wife, children, parent. This is the only category they give to everybody one shot. And the amount that you can claim is maximum. See, I put dollar, you must spend money, otherwise they won't give you. So that is max. You can see that in the tax table. Max, you can only claim 4,000. Even in respect of husband, wife, children, parent. This is for everybody. If you spend money from your pocket, you can claim relief. If you buy supporting equipment like wheelchair, okay, spectacle or glasses, not a supporting equipment, AA. Wheelchair, hearing aid, okay. And then, sometimes people put something around their neck. Any medically supporting equipment allowed. The famous one is wheelchair. We give up to 6,000. Okay, we give up to 6,000. Done. Now you look at here, taxpayers cost fee. So this one is done. Taxpayers cost fee. What is this taxpayers cost fee? Taxpayers cost fee means I'm a taxpayer. All right. So if I study, whatever school fees or college fees I pay, I can claim up to 7,000. This is not children. This is not for children. This is for yourself. Right. Last year I did a few years. I'm doing PhD. I completed last month. And I paid school fees. College fees. I can claim how much? 7,000. To obtain. Now this is for the taxpayer to get skills or qualification. And this 7,000 only given if you are studying in Malaysia, must be registered as a higher learning institution. If you are getting paid, if you are paying school fees or college fees to get skills, qualification, you see, they say skill. Skill means learning anything. Let's say you want to become a mechanic, you want to become you want to learn an art, can. If you pay fees, we can allow you 7,000 or qualification. And that only if you are studying in Malaysia. For child relief different. If your children is studying whether in Malaysia or overseas, I still can claim. But you are studying, the taxpayer, I mean, if the taxpayer is studying, 7,000 we give only if you study in Malaysia. And that place you are studying must be registered as higher learning institution. What is that? Higher learning institution. So that means the place where they award you certificate, diploma, degree must be registered as higher learning, not as kindergarten, not as primary school, not as A-level college, The place you are studying must be registered as higher learning. Normally, higher learning means where they award you degree, diploma. In that place, if you go and study in a university or college where they award you certificate, doesn't matter. Skills, normally they give you certificate, diploma. They don't give you degree. The point is it registered as higher learning? Yes, you can claim 7. Now, what is these skills or qualification? Certificate, diploma, degree, master's, PhD given by the higher learning institution. This is the point. To get technical, vocational, industrial, scientific, technological skill. So let's say you want to go and learn how to repair aircon. If you learn how to repair aircon from your friend in a shop, cannot, because your friend who teaches you in the shop is not registered as higher learning. It must be a institute teaching, doing training, but registered with the Ministry of Education as higher learning. That means they have the capability to award right from certificate until degree. Okay. Not everybody award masters or PhD, but they must be registered as higher learning. Right. Including law degree, professional qualification like CPA, ACCA. This is the law degree, LLB, law degree, etc. Okay, done. Lifestyle allowance. What is this lifestyle allowance? Now, lifestyle allowance, the other day I told you it's given to buy many items, computers, books, sports equipment, and so on. So let's take a look at this. This is given annually, every year. All reliefs are given annually. Now, this one is for, so this one is only for the taxpayer, this one. Again, you need to spend money. This one, you spend money for the family, husband, wife, children. Not buying magazines for your parents. You're buying it for the use of husband, wife, children. But normally, if you even you buy for your parents, nobody knows. But the law says for the family, husband, wife, children. Lifestyle, maintain receipts. Wherever you pay money, you must maintain receipt. How much? 2005. This rule was introduced in 2017. Includes expenses paid for reading material, including e-book. Reading material, including e-book. Right? Including e-book, but I told you, if it is a newspaper or magazine, it need to be printed copy. Lifestyle includes reading material, e-book, but in respect of newspaper and magazine, exclude e-material. We want printed copy. Plus, computer, tablet, smartphone, or subscription to broadband internet, gymnasium membership fee, all that. plus this. You can claim 2005. Additionally, they give you 500 to buy sports equipment. This is additional. All right. So 2005 is your lifestyle. Additionally, they give you 500 to buy sports equipment. So you can see the word additional. Okay. Sports equipment additional. We give 500. So altogether you get 3,000. So gym, you keep separately gymnasium fee. Gym, you add to others. 500 only to buy sports equipment. Sports equipment, 500. So this rule is introduced only this year, the 500 for 2021. So maybe you studied in diploma, you don't have that 500. Last time they give you only 2005. Now they've added this as additional. Got it? Additional. Okay. Last class, I think the morning class, I forgot to tell you about this additional. But when I did the answer, I already adjusted that for you. So those students who attended last week, I think morning class, so I can't remember which class was that. Additional sports equipment is given 500, but we exclude swimsuit and shoes because people buy shoes for school, they say for sports. So they don't allow this, including swimsuit. Other items, sports equipment can, only swimsuit and shoe they don't allow. Okay, now we look at spouse relief. Spouse relief is the wife is maintained by a husband or the husband is maintained by the wife. All right, either one. Who's waiting there? Okay, so if the wife is not working, especially not working, and the husband is working, husband can claim wife relief, or we call it spouse relief. Similarly, if the husband is not working, the wife can claim husband relief, or that is in short, spouse relief. Okay, we can call it spouse relief. Understand? Spouse relief. How much? 4,000. If assessed as a joint income, that means husband and wife's income is assessed as joint. So you take the husband's income, wife's income, add together and put it as one income. If you did that, you can claim 4. Condition 1. Condition number 2, if you don't have income, but still the spouse is maintained by the other spouse, you still can claim spouse relief. So if you're going for joint or where the spouse is not working. If spouse is working, okay, if spouse is working, then you should not have foreign income. That keyword is important. Okay, your internet okay or problem? Okay, no problem. Okay. If you look at this one here, if the spouse is working, not working, or having a joint income, we go for 4,000. What about if the spouse having not working, let's say not working, or having a joint income, plus she's also having overseas income. Overseas income, no tax, but if you have overseas income, the overseas income should not be more than 4,000. It should not exceed the normal 4,000. Are you okay?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Boleh ke?
Boleh.
Sir, I have question.
Can you hear me? Why not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, can you see the screen?
No. Oh, okay.
No. Can I?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, just
Sir,
now, as I told you, over here, 4,000. This is to claim for the spouse. Wife not working, husband claims spouse relief. Husband not working, wife can claim spouse relief. Condition, you're going for a joint income. That means they're having an income. You can go for a joint income, or okay. So as I told you, you can claim 4,000 if you have a joint income or spouse not working, plus the spouse should not have overseas income 4,000. That means if you're entitled for this, you should not be getting overseas income 4,000. If you get
sir,
overseas income 4,000, yes,
did you share the screen?
yes, I did. You can't see. Let me
Oh,
see
yes.
again. Huh?
We
Boleh
can
tetap boleh?
see. Cannot.
Okay. I'll go back again. Put it up again. Wait, okay. Right. Sorry again. Spouse relief is for condition, joint income, or spouse not working. Condition number 2, if the spouse is having an income from overseas, anybody claiming spouse relief, the spouse should not have any overseas income. Even though overseas income not taxed, if the spouse have overseas income more than that figure, more than that 4, then there will be no relief, no spouse relief. Spouse relief given if you don't have overseas income more than 4. What about you have 3,999? You can still claim. What about you get overseas income 4,000? Still you can claim 4. If you get 4,001, sorry, I cannot give you spouse relief. Now, if you are disabled, let's say the husband or wife is disabled, you can claim additional 5. That means altogether 9. So in this event, if the spouse is disabled, then your overseas income will increase to 9,000. So if you are a disabled spouse, you can claim 5 plus 4, and your foreign income, instead of 4, you should not get more than 9. That's how it works. Okay. So husband claiming for wife, 4,000, given in addition to the 4,000 if the spouse is certified as disabled. So altogether, you'll get 9. You get 4 here. Can you adjust this? That is 5. Disabled spouse. Oh, sorry. Okay, disabled spouse. Given in addition to the 4,000. You get this 4. If the spouse is certified as disabled, then you'll get this additional 4 or 5, meaning total you'll get is 9,000. So if you're entitled for 9, your income should not be more than 9 from overseas. If you have more than 9, sorry, we cannot give you this. Child relief. Child relief is big controversial. Look at it. Child relief given is being maintained by the parents. Given if the child is being maintained, taken care by the parents. Condition, child must be unmarried or never married before. unmarried or never married before. Okay. Now, child relief we give based on per child, or we call it per head. How much? If the child is below 18, I give you 2,000. So you must look at this. The child is below 18, I give you 2,000. All right, 2,000. What about if the child is above 18? If the child is above 18, then I'll give how much? The child is above 18, I will give only 8,000 per child. Now, condition for the child who is above 18, note the point. Child is above 18, must be studying full time. Condition 1, you must be studying full time. Got it? And your studying full time can be either in Malaysia or it can be overseas, doesn't matter. Just now, when the taxpayer studying for himself, that must be within Malaysia, correct? Taxpayer studying within Malaysia, only then you can claim 7,000 just now for yourself. But for the children, they can study in Malaysia, they can study in overseas, doesn't matter. But we give 8,000 if the child is more than 18, and in Malaysia, they are studying how much? What they studying? The child is studying what? Child is studying diploma and above, very important. Diploma and above. So if the child is studying in Malaysia, diploma and above, I give 8,000, and the diploma must be more than 2 years. Diploma and above, keyword here, diploma and above. You can claim 8,000 if the diploma is more than 2 years. If you are studying in overseas, if you are studying in overseas, you must be studying degree and above, 8,000 per child. What about the child is studying, let's say, for example, here, studying A level. The other day I gave you. So if you are studying A level, then what will happen? Instead of studying degree or diploma, let's say you're studying only A level or STPM, keyword. You're studying A level, STPM, or you're studying matriculation, right? Matriculation. Then you cannot claim 8,000. Instead, we only give you the basic. Why? Because this A-level matriculation, STPM, they are not more than 2 years. So if you are a student studying, doesn't matter below 18 or more than 18. If you are a student studying, but you did not satisfy this condition, diploma condition, overseas degree condition, still I give, but not 8,000. 2,000. We go back to the basic. Basic means this one. This one is automatic. So you need to see this figure. All right. So either 8 or 2. Now, another point. Another point, whether you're studying diploma, whether you're studying a degree, whether you are below 18, whether you're more than 18, if a child works part-time, then if he or she earns more than the child relief, there is no relief given except the child is under internship, or we call it articleship. That means if you're a child, let's say you're 17 years working in the McDonald's after SPM, if your income is more than 2, parents cannot claim child relief. Let's say you're studying in KPTM, summer break, you want to work in McDonald's, if you earn more than 8, then your parents cannot claim relief. Below 8 or below, parents can claim relief. Okay. What about if you are under internship? you know, your college sends you for internship or training or articleship. That one, internship, articleship training, is part and parcel of your studies. That is training you require for you to qualify. So if they pay you for internship training, that is part of studies. That one is not taken into account as part of salary. Salary means you are getting either working full-time, or if you are working part-time, it should not be related to training. I'm an accountant, but I'm getting money from McDonald's. That means that is not training. Got it? So, very important point you have to look at. Okay, right there. Now we're moving into disabled child. I'll give you a break in a minute, don't worry. Just I finish this, then you can take a 5 minutes break. Disabled child. Then you can think about to ask me question again per head. Every child you have eligible for this, per child. Again, I put money. Why money? You must maintain the child, pay for the child's education, taking care, giving food. Yeah, if you are feeding them, then fine. Now, normally, child relief for normal child, how much we give? 2,000. If you are disabled, we don't give you 2, we give you extra 6. If you are more than 18, how much we give? 8. If you are disabled, instead of 8, I give you how much? 6 extra. So that means you get 14. So in the table, they didn't write there 14. They put only the additional. So you remember, child more than 18, disabled, straight 14. Child below 18, disabled, 6. So normal this, now you take this. Okay? Normal. Normal 8. Now we give you additional 6. Okay? This is your normal. Okay, this is your normal. So what we do, instead of this normal, I'll give you 6 additional. So this additional, you get 6 here. We'll give you the 14. Okay. So we don't give you 8, we give you additional 6, 14. Condition, again, more than 2 years studying diploma in Malaysia, you get 14. That is this figure, the normal 6 and the additional 8. If you are studying overseas, we give you 14, but must be degree. Okay. If a child earns more than the relief, then no relief is given except if you're undergoing articleship or training, except you're under articleship. Articleship means training, learning to become whatever studies you have undergone. All right. So that is important. Okay, next. Diploma, STPM, A-level, matriculation. Diploma, STPM, A-level, matriculation. Can you see that? 6,000. Can you see that? So if you're having a diploma, STPM A11 less than 2 years, instead of 14, you go back to the basics. Basic means you only get how much? Basic means you only get the 6,000. Just now basic, how much you get? Here. These 2,000 basic. You don't get 8, you get the basic. Similarly, if you are studying diploma in overseas instead of degree, but you are studying, instead of 14, I give you the basic, 6. Done. Okay. Right now, you can take a break. After that, I will discuss childcare. Okay. You can think about questions to ask me afterwards. Okay. Let the child settle in your brain. Then only we can move into childcare. Childcare rules are slightly different. Only thing you have to remember just now, studying you need 8 years, 18 years. This one is below 6 years childcare. If you send your child to the kindergarten or childcare center, you can claim 2,000. Now here is fixed. Here per child. Here, if you send one kid to kindergarten, 2 kids to kindergarten, 3 kids to childcare center, doesn't matter. For everybody, you get only 2,000. So you have 3 kids, only 2,000. 2 kids, 2,000. 1 kid, 2,000. But this one, every kid, if you disable, they get this figure, more than 18. Normal. If they are studying, they get this much. This is in addition. The child is more than 18, you get this. Let's say the child is 5 years, you get 2. Child is 5 years but disabled, you get 6. The same 5-year child is studying here. This is additional. So you'll get this 2. So I put here, childcare, additional relief. 2,000 is given if the individual taxpayer who enrolls their children below 6 years old in a childcare center or kindergarten registered with the Department of Social Welfare or Ministry of Education. This is fixed, not per child, for all the kids. To remember, the other day I also taught you, if company gives you child allowance, you get 2,400 exemption, provided the child is below 12 years old. Company pays, you get 2,400 exemption if the child is below 12 years. But if you pay, the child must be below 6 years to study in the kindergarten or to go to the child care center. But employer pays not for kindergarten. Employer pays 2,000 for only for childcare, not for kindergarten. Kindergarten, you don't get anything. All are taxed if the company pays. Okay, so that's the key difference. Okay, right. So you can take 10 minutes rest and then I'll continue. Any question with me before you go? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I have a
Oh.
question.
Please ask me, please.
For the childcare, you said the maximum amount is will be fixed at 2,000. And then for the study costs, fees is 7,000. Is it fixed also or according to fees?
That 7,000 is for yourself, not for the children.
No, yes, yang study costs.
This one,
Yes, sir.
you mean that is for you to study, not for the children. If take me. If I'm studying, I can claim for myself, for my fees, 7,000. Children different. Children is 8,000. If they are below 18, 2,000. This one for me. So if I spend more than 7, I can only claim 7. I must study only in Malaysia. Okay. What is your question, Samo?
Sir, I understand that you said that the study cost is for personal, but is it 7,000 is a fix or is according to the fees of study?
Yeah, according to the fees of study. Correct. According to the fees of study. But if your fees is more than 7, I claim 7. If your fees is below 7, I can only claim whatever you pay. So, okay, here there is a maximum. That means this is fixed maximum. I think if you send to the childcare center, we can give you 2,000. If you spend 2,000, what about you spend only 1,002? then I can only claim 1,002. This one, disabled child. Disabled child, I give you 14. Let's say you spend for the child only 10, then I can only claim 10. This one. If you spend only for the child 4, no more than that, then I claim 4. But for child allowance, normally the exam question won't tell you anything, but we do know to educate the child to pay for their makan is already more than 14. So they close eyes and give you. If you tell the government, no, I didn't spend 14, I only spent 10, then no, you can only deduct 10. Here, my school fees here. School fees just now. Let's say my school fees is 30,000, then I can claim 7. Let's say I'm going for a skill training. They only charge me 5. So I can only go for 5. These are all max.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Understand, huh? Okay. So if my fees is to training to become a skilled person, I paid 5, then I can claim 5. You pay more than 7, then you claim 7. All right. Okay. So we'll take a 10 minutes. I see you in 10 minutes, and then we'll continue with this topic. Right. Okay. See you shortly in 10 minutes. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at breastfeeding equipment, 1,000. Given to buy, somebody waiting. Okay. Breastfeeding equipment, 1,000. Given to buy purchase of breastfeeding equipment given only to working women, provided she has a child below 2 years. At the time she claims, the child is below 2 years. And that can be claimed only every 2 years, not every year, every 2 years. So today you claim, the next claim is 2 years later, 21, then 23. 21, 22, next is 23. All right. Of course, you'll ask me, in 2 years' time, the child is 4 years old. If you have new baby, no baby, no. Now, if husband buys the equipment under her name, even he buys under her name, if she's not the taxpayer, then husband cannot claim. So, if the woman is a taxpayer, then she can claim. Even the husband is being, if the husband has no work, the woman can claim spouse relief. She can also claim for the breastfeeding equipment if it is bought under a name, and she must be the taxpayer. Life insurance. This was WEF, means WEF, with effect from. With effect from. So this was introduced in 2019. Any life insurance, this is not car insurance, this is life insurance. If you are a government servant, we give you 7,000. If you are a life insurance, private employee, non-government servant, 3,000. This is EPF, 4,000. EPF for taxpayers' contribution. For life insurance, 3, altogether 7. If you are a government servant, we give you 7 for life insurance. All this money, you pay money, only then you can claim. No money, no claim. Private retirement scheme, you can claim 3, including any deferred annuity premium. This is your saving for your old age. Medical or educational insurance, this is slightly different. Medical or educational is different from this life insurance. That is life. Medical or educational insurance is 3,000. What is this medical card? You know, people get into accidents, sick, they go to the private hospital, they get admitted, you need this card. When the parents die, you get some money from the insurance company for the children's education. So children's education, you get money. So if you take medical or educational insurance covering this category, you get 3,000 relief. Deposit for child into the National Education Savings Scheme with effect from 2019. Now, if you save money for the children's education, we give every year 8,000. This is money you keep and then you withdraw when the child is 18 years and above for the education. 8,000, provided you don't withdraw until 18 years. So every year, if you save, you get 8,000 exemption. SOCSO, contribution to SOCSO, you get 250. Social Security Organization. Contribution, that word. Now we go to rebate. What is rebate? Rebate is, we see how much is your chargeable income. What is chargeable income? Aggregate income. Aggregate income. And then you have total income. And then you have minus the relief, you have chargeable income, correct? So therefore, chargeable income is below this figure. you get 400 rebate. Rebate is not a refund. It's not a money refund. Rebate is not a money refund. It is a tax reducer. Just now, relief was an income reducer. It reduces income just now. That is relief. Rebate is a tax reducer. Only given if there is an income tax to be paid. No tax to be paid, then no rebate. So I have a tax to be paid, I get a rebate. No tax to be paid, no rebate. Condition, your chargeable income 35 or less. On the other hand, if you are going for joint assessment, joint means wife has an income, husband got an income, you join together. Joint income, if you have a joint income, then we give 800. All right, joint. That means husband and wife are taxed jointly. Whether she has an income or no income doesn't matter. So long you are joint, you can claim 800, this figure. All right, husband and wife. Condition, don't forget, the amount is 35,000 joint. This one also 35. When you add the husband and wife's income, both also below 35, or maybe someone is not working, you add, still you get 35 or below, you go for 800 rebate, provided your combined income below 35. Here, separate, that means you're going for separate assessment. Your income below 35, separate assessment, you get 400 rebate. Normally, unless otherwise the question advises, we always go for separate assessment. Always separate assessment, you save more tax than combined. Okay, look at this, chargeable income. Chargeable income below 35. This is your income tax liability. How do you get that? Percentage times chargeable income. Remember, I taught you how to work out your tax. And then you minus your rebate. And then you minus your rebate. Okay, after that, if you pay any Islamic dues, you minus from here. We call that zakat and fitrah. Any amount. This is something like a rebate you can minus here. Rebate not refunded. Zakat not refunded. You can only minus from your tax. If there is a tax to be paid, you can minus rebate, you can minus zakat. Rebate condition, your income must be 35 and below. Zakat, any income. If we pay zakat, you minus it from here. If you don't have an income, zakat cannot be refunded. All right. If we pay money to go for Hajj, yeah, Umrah, or we call in English pilgrimage. Any money that you pay for pilgrimage or Umrah, we give you twice in lifetime. Only you can claim 2 times during life. Whatever money you spend to go there, excludes cost of Hajj. But the traveling cost, flying, excluding cost of Hajj. But you're going for Umrah, excluding the Hajj cost, flight cost, whatever, 2 times you can minus here. Now I put here Umrah and pilgrimage. Umrah is specifically applicable to Muslims. So we call it Umrah. The government also extended to other religions, going for pilgrimage to any country they want to go. So maybe they want to go to India, or somebody wants to go to Thailand to see the Buddhist. So we call it pilgrimage, wherever you want to go. Under the name of pilgrimage or under the name of Umrah, excluding cost of Hajj, twice you can deduct. That will be your tax payable. This figure here will be your tax payable. This one. Got it? So that is your tax payable. Done. Now, if there is any zakat perniagaan, exclude. This is known as business zakat. Business zakat cannot be deducted here. Non-business zakat can be deducted. So exam, they give you zakat for individual, you deduct here. All right. Any zakat paid by company, you deduct from aggregate income. Individual, you deduct here. Company, you deduct from aggregate income. How much? This is something like a donation. This calculation will work something like a donation. You take amount paid, or 2.5%, not 10%, 2.5% of aggregate income. So you take amount paid or 2.5% of aggregate income, whichever lower. You can see the word here, lower. You minus from aggregate income. Can you see? You minus from aggregate income. Okay, that figure. Deduct from aggregate income. Company, deduct from aggregate income. How much? Amount paid or 2.5%, whichever lower. Individual, you deduct here. Individual, we do not deduct the zakat perniagaan over here. That is for company. Only for company. Got it? Done. So we have complete your, what do you call, release already. After that, our main topic is to apply, for example, business income, employment income, interest and dividend. I told you nil. Rental goes under 4D. Now, business income, if you have a positive figure, I put it here. Positive. Positive means profit. Positive means profit. If you have a negative figure, that means loss. Loss, you bring it here. Loss, you minus here. So you have either profit or loss. Remember, loss, I put it here. This is your loss. Loss means here. After that, you minus donation, 10% or amount paid, whichever lower. So if you are a company, I can minus zakat here. If you are a company, individual zakat, you cannot minus here. Individual zakat, you minus from where? Over from individual, you minus from tax liability here. After that, you minus all the release we studied, like self-automatic. You can see self-relief, automatic. You minus your relief one by one. Self, up to SOXO we studied just now. And then all other reliefs, you see whether you're eligible. Put it here. Total income, aggregate, correct? So first you have aggregate, total, chargeable. So what is aggregate? You add up all the income, aggregate, minus these two items here. If you are a company, you can also minus zakat 2.5. Then you have total. All right. And then you see chargeable. Okay. All right. Then you have tax is computed. based on chargeable income, this figure, which is your scale table. You can look in the scale table. Finish. Now, I've also sent you another slide on donation. Right, donation. Keep that donation, I'll discuss. And I also sent you something on today morning on royalty. Okay. Tonight I will analyze the question and send to you. Where any royalty you can look in the handout given. Right? Remember I sent you the handout. You look there. There is LADM, literary work, artistic work, disc recording. That day I told you LADMT. It's inside there, but I will discuss that on a separate class. Okay. Right. And then I also sent you this one, interest, bank interest, other interest, individual exempt, company tax, other interest, individual company taxed, dividend, individual exempt, company exempt, dividend, overseas income. I've also sent you this. I've already discussed this last time. Overseas income, company. If you are having a business profit, banking, insurance, shipping, airline, worldwide, taxed, only company. Other business or other income, for other business, other income, all that are exempt, both for company and individual. Individual only taxed on overseas. Government employees, these are overseas. Government employee overseas. Of course, within Malaysia, no question, everybody is taxed. You can put there overseas. If work is incidental to Malaysian employment. Okay, overseas. Or one contract to work in Malaysia and overseas. Or working in a Malaysian ship or airline. Okay, and here you must be a resident. Resident. And here, other overseas work not mentioned above exempt, including other income. This I have discussed that the other day, and I'm going through again with you. I hope you have understood. That's all we have for today. Thank you. So I see you tomorrow. Bye now.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
I see you tomorrow. Bye now. Okay, one more request. Tomorrow, I don't know who is in this class, tutorial 3 to 4. Anybody in this class, tutorial 3 to 4, I want you to attend earlier class, because at 3 o'clock, I have to take family member, old person to the booster dose. 75 years I have to take for the booster dose. I just received the SMS morning. So 3 to 4 is the appointment. So I cannot have this 3 to 4 class. So anybody in the 3 to 4, please join earlier classes. Thank you. That is for tomorrow's tutorial, 3 to 4. I don't know which group. Which group are you in for tutorial? Are you all? Are you there in 3 to 4? Anyone?
No.
No.
Anybody here 3 to 4? No, nobody. Okay. So you're not affected. So I see you at the normal time. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Sir,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you,
Anything
sir.
pending?
Bye.
Anything pending I didn't send you from last week? I was thinking something to
Thank
send.
you,
I can't
sir.
remember. Okay, thank you. Anything I didn't send you for last week? Nothing, huh? Okay, thank you.
Nothing.
No, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Bye now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.